Children, in this lecture we will discuss some important and useful questions of your exercise. Okay, students. So, first question which is given here: explain silver nitrate solution is kept in colored reagent bottles in the laboratory. Why? Because silver salts get decomposed in the presence of light. Okay, students. So all silver salts are kept in colored bottle. Year 1989, first question: reactions can be classified as direct combination, decomposition, simple displacement, double displacement, redox reaction. State which of the following types takes place in the reaction given below. So the first reaction, Cl2 plus 2Ki is forming 2KCl plus I2. So it is a type of displacement reaction where this chlorine is displacing to iodine from potassium iodide. Okay, so chlorine is a non-metal, iodine again is a non-metal. So in this reaction a non-metal is displacing to another non-metal. So this is the displacement reaction. In second reaction, magnesium and oxygen together forming one product. So in this reaction magnesium is added with oxygen. So it is a synthesis reaction or direct combination reaction. In third reaction, SO2, 2H2O plus Cl2 are forming HCl plus H2SO4. So in this reaction, this hydrogen chloride is formed and H2SO4 is formed product. So sulfur is oxidized in the form of H2SO4. Okay, students, sulfur is oxidized in the form of H2SO4 and this Cl2 is reduced in the form of HCl. So it is a type of redox reaction. Okay, students, so third one is redox reaction. The fourth reaction, silver nitrate plus HCl is forming AgCl plus HNO3. So in this reaction, silver and nitrate both get separated first and H and Cl both get separated, and then interchange of ions is taking place here. So it is a type of double displacement reaction. And in this last reaction, one reactant is forming more than one product. So it is a type of decomposition reaction. Then additional questions. Question number 4: give balanced equations for reactions involving evolution of a gas on addition of dilute acid to sodium sulfide. Okay, students. So formula of sodium sulfide is Na2SO3, and when we add dilute H2SO4 to this compound, SO2 gas will be formed, which is suffocating ordered gas. Okay, students. In B part of this question, calcium carbonate is added with dilute acid. So you can use any of the dilute acid like HCl or H2SO4. So if you are using HCl with calcium carbonate, then calcium chloride plus H2O plus CO2 will be formed. CO2 is a colorless, odorless gas. Okay, students. Then fifth question, give a balanced equation for conversion of an ammonium salt to a basic gas. So ammonium salt, ammonium chloride, and under dissociation reaction it get converted in the form of ammonia plus HCl. So out of these two gases, ammonia is a basic gas. Then a soluble lead salt to an insoluble lead salt. Second part of the B part of the question, a soluble lead salt we have to convert to an insoluble lead salt. So soluble salt, lead nitrate; insoluble salt, lead sulfate. So when a lead nitrate react with sodium sulfate, aqueous solution, then it form sodium nitrate and lead sulfate. So the salt lead sulfate is a insoluble salt, whereas lead nitrate is a soluble salt. After this, question number 8: give a balanced equation for a direct combination reaction involving two elements one of which is a neutral gas and the other a yellow non-metal. So sulfur is a yellow non-metal solid and oxygen is a colorless gas, together forming SO2. Okay students, both are element. Two elements, one of which is a neutral gas and the other is monovalent metal. So sodium is a monovalent metal, oxygen is a neutral gas, and both are forming sodium oxide, Na2O. Third, C part, two compounds resulting in formation of weak acid. So CO2 plus H2O, both are compounds and together forming H2CO3, carbonic acid, which is a weak base. Then question number 9, give balance equations for the following reactions of synthesis involving formation of an acid from sulfur dioxide gas. Okay students, acid with sulfur dioxide gas. So when sulfur dioxide will react with water, it will form H2SO3. So it is an example of addition of two compounds, SO2 and H2O, forming H2SO3 sulfurous acid. Then B part of this question, an alkali from a basic oxide, sodium oxide. So we have to convert a basic oxide, that is sodium oxide, in the form of an alkali. So sodium oxide, Na2O plus water forming 2NaOH. So it is an alkali. Alkali are water soluble bases. Then C part of this question, a salt from a trivalent metal and a colored gas. So Fe is a trivalent metal and Cl2 is a colored gas, greenish yellow gas. So both are forming together FeCl3. FeCl3, a salt. Then question number 15. Question number 15, and according to this question number 15, explain with the help of balance equations how precipitation reactions are used for identifying the positive radicals in three different salts, each having a different cation, positive ion. So this is analytical use of sodium hydroxide. Okay students, so for the answer of this question, you can just go over with this portion of your book, this portion. Okay students, so here you will get the answer of 15 question. Next question is, explain the term, question number 17, explain the term energy changes in a chemical change or reaction. Give an example with balanced equations for each of the following reactions: exothermic reaction, endothermic reaction, photochemical reaction, and electrochemical reaction. So you have to define what are these reactions and you have to give one example. So for this, these are the headings here given: photochemical reaction, this is exothermic reaction, endothermic reaction, photochemical reaction, and electrochemical reaction. Okay students, so from here you can take definition and example for these particular type of reactions. Now we are moving to next page, unit test paper 2, chemical changes and reactions. So the question number 1, complete the statements by filling in the blank with the correct answers, correct words. So first, direct combination reaction of sulfur dioxide with water gives which acid? Sulfurous acid. The answer is H2SO3. Second, formation of hydrogen chloride from hydrogen and chlorine is an example of photochemical reaction. This reaction takes place in the presence of light. According to third point, the reaction of hydrogen burning in oxygen to give a neutral liquid is an example of exothermic reaction. Okay students, so most of the reaction with oxygen, or you can say all burning reactions, will be always exothermic reactions. Okay students, the fourth part of this question is, the neutral gas evolved when lead nitrate undergoes thermal decomposition is. So when lead nitrate decomposes, it gives two gases, NO2 and O2. So NO2 is a colored colored acidic gas, whereas O2 is a colorless neutral gas. So your answer will be oxygen. Okay students, oxygen will be your answer. Then fifth point, the reddish brown precipitate obtained during a double decomposition precipitation reaction between an iron salt and an alkali is iron 3 hydroxide or simply ferric hydroxide. Okay students, then question number 2, select the correct answer from A, B, C, D and E for each statement given below. So an active metal reacts with dilute sulfuric acid. What will be formed here? Hydrogen gas. Okay, so your answer will be hydrogen. Then a metallic nitrate undergoes thermal decomposition giving a colored gas. So what will be your answer? D, nitrogen dioxide, which is a colored and acidic gas. Two gases, one of them neutral, combines by absorption of light energy. So answer will be B, hydrogen chloride formation. Okay students, so hydrogen and chlorine in the presence of light combine together to form hydrogen chloride. Fourth point, an ammonium salt reacts with an alkali. So the answer will be A, ammonia. So ammonia when reacts with alkali will form ammonium salt. Ammonia will obtained when an alkali will react with ammonium salt. Okay students. Then fifth, an exothermic reaction takes place between ammonia and a neutral gas. Your answer will be E, nitric oxide, NO. Then question number 3, give a balanced equation for each of the following types of reactions. A direct combination reaction between phosphorus and a neutral gas. So phosphorus 4p plus 5O2. Neutral gas, O2 is a neutral gas forming 2p2O5. A soluble salt of lead formed from an insoluble base by double decomposition neutralization reaction. Okay students, so the reaction will be PbO plus 2HNO3. Okay, these will be the reactant, and the salt which will be formed where is lead nitrate. Okay students, so PbO plus 2HNO3. PbO is a soluble, PbNO3 is a soluble salt which will be formed by insoluble base. So PbO is a insoluble base and acid HNO3. Okay students, question 3, third part, a thermal decomposition reaction of a salt which results in the formation of nitrogen gas. So you have to write thermal decomposition of ammonium dichromate. Okay, so ammonium dichromate under thermal decomposition reaction form nitrogen gas. Okay students, then fifth point, a decomposition reaction of a salt which leaves behind a silvery metal. Okay students, so this is silver oxide when heated decomposed in the form of Ag and O2. So silvery metal is this. Okay, fifth question. Then differentiate between the following. You can differentiate with these terms with the help of definition only, which is given in your book. Okay students, so you can differentiate easily in your own way with the help of book. The next is match the chemical reactions in list 1 with the appropriate answer in list 2. Okay students, so here this reaction AB is forming A plus B. AB is forming A plus B, sign of dissociation, sign of reversibility. So it is a type of thermal dissociation because this dissociation is taking place in the presence of heat. Second, AB is forming A plus B. So it is a type of decomposition reaction. How? One compound is forming more than one compound or element. Then third, XY plus AB forming XB and AY. So interchange of ions is taking place here, means double decomposition reaction. In fourth reaction, X plus AY is forming XZ plus Y. So it is a type of displacement reaction. D answer will be correct. Fifth, X plus Y in the presence of heat forming XY minus delta. Okay, students. So delta is showing that the reaction is endothermic in nature. So C option will be correct. Then question number 6, last question is here. Last question. Name the solid residual product formed in each reaction and state its color during thermal decomposition of the following substances. Okay, so all the reactions related to these compounds is given in your book. Okay, for example, copper nitrate. So the reaction is copper nitrate CuNO3 whole twice. When heated is forming CuO, copper oxide, which is black in color. So blue compound is turning to black, plus NO2 plus O2 gas. Okay, students. So you can write all the related reactions with the color change of the product. Okay, students. So these reactions can be asked to you for the observation. Okay, questions based on your observations. So question might be in the terms that write down a reaction for the decomposition of copper nitrate, and what will you observe in this change. Okay, students. So all the reactions and related observation is given in your book. Some of them I written here also, so you can check from here also. So this portion was related to your exercise discussion. Then I am moving to again at first page of the exercise, and most of the questions we have solved already. Definitions based question you can do yourself. Okay, students, and if you are having any problem, please share your problem with me. Okay, thank you.